So I want to revisit my miter saw stand. I'm just going to show you this. So what I want to say is I want to go over how this system works, the miter saw and the stand together. So first thing, this is a massive saw. I don't care what anybody says. When I folded this stand up, it went crashing down to the end, even though I had everything tightened up. That's what I mean by I'm afraid that it's going to go out of alignment just moving around on this stand. It's so heavy that there's this ram on there to help open up the stand, but it's still a chore. So I want to clarify that. The specs say it's 22 kilos, which is 48 pounds. It just seems heavy to me. I don't know why. So you pull the handle and it releases a catch and then you lift it up. I prefer to do it from the standing position where it's sitting up like a hand truck. Once you have it open, there's a lot of neat features like the telescoping material supports. There's a stop block on the other end that seems to work real well on longer boards. By that I mean anything over 2 feet. All right, so I've got some 2x6s that I need to mill up. They're 8 feet long, and I need to make short ones out of long ones. So that's what we're going to do. So the project I'm working on here is trestle style sawhorses. And the reason I'm doing that is I need to get proficient at mortise and tenon joints for some future projects I have planned. So every time I use this saw, it's just a joy to use. So I've used my Ryobi, of course, older DeWalt's. I've never used a Fest tool, but boy, this saw is just dead on accurate, even after it crashed down on the cart. You can just tell this is a quality tool. I mean, I look for reasons to break this out and use it. It's that nice of a tool. Okay, so I'm still not used to this camera. But anyway, this is the sawdust that we generated. Just 3 cuts, but my old Ryobi, it just puked sawdust out. So this is really exceptional, I think. I have this saw paired to my Festool MIDI vacuum. So you plug the saw into the vacuum, and when you pull the trigger, the vacuum begins. And then after you're done, the vacuum actually runs for about 3 or 4 seconds after you've pulled the trigger or released the trigger. So after I cut these boards to length, I'm going to skip plane them with my DeWalt planer. This is just a set of sawhorses, and I'm actually building them from a set of plans that I've made up myself. I looked at a bunch of trestle sawhorses on YouTube and kind of come up with my own design. Of course, it's based a lot on all the YouTube videos, but measurements and the joinery is mine. Here you can see the telescoping material handling legs. Uh, they fold up into the cart or the stand, however you want to say it. But pretty ingenious, and I think it will hold up. If I was moving this saw from job site to job site, I would come up with a different solution. But for my shop, this will be just fine. Here I am putting away the Festool sucker spaghetti array of wires and cables, but it works real well. I'm happy I bought it, and if you are trying to save your lungs, this is something I would highly recommend. Festool has an ingenious way of storing everything in or on the vacuum, and just a very innovative company. I still think they're overpriced, but there wasn't anything out there in this price range that would match what they're doing. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching the video. I'm just putting away the material or the tools like all people should. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you further on down the trail. Thanks a lot. Happy woodworking.